Orange, you glad I didn't say Megablast? We are back today with a 200-mile review on the Asics Megablast, the greatest running shoe ever created. We now have 2 centuries worth of mileage on this thing, and I'm gonna let you know how it stacks up. Now, if you are looking for a new shoe, maybe the Asics Megablast or the Adidas Evo SL or the Tier Maverick, you are in the right place. In an even better place would be the Supwell app. So the Supwell app is the best buy, sell, and trade running shoe marketplace. Here's how it works. Somebody might get a shoe like this, they put a run on it, it doesn't work for them, so they list it on the app well below MSRP. So if you're looking to save money on running shoes, or you're looking to be part of the best hobby jogger community of people getting after it daily, get in with us and enjoy today's video. You want to do it?
Right, so make a two-piece size.
What's that?
It's like a weird size.
Like a weird face?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to put on the picture mode?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you're good.
Because this is pretty soft and it's really
All right, man, morning rush midway through. Today's Wednesday, so it's my school drop-off day, and I got the Nike Dry Fit socks on, just in case somebody needs to get dunked on in the school pickup line. Yeah, Wednesday, man, 3 days post-marathon, back in the hill. Another absolutely beautiful day, man. I've just been appreciating being out here. Herded deers. Bye. Off she goes. Hopefully I don't get reported for filming here. I'm gonna turn this off.
Yeah. These are my one St. Thomas blows. Me, my dog, and make they heart beat. Say they want to play cool, but they don't really want to go there. It's like Sunday school.
Dude, that that line always gets me. They say they want gunplay cool, but they don't really want to go there. It's like Sunday school. Talk to them, 38 Special. Let's go.
My veins, they go in my pores. I see 106, not in vain, but I need a Lord while we getting rich. Hey.
200-mile review in the Megablast. You know, smiling is what I do in the Megablast. I'm just trying to keep it cool in the Megablast. About to hang with the crew in the Megablast. Let's go. Let's go. I said 200 mile review in the Megablast. 200 mile review in the Megablast. I'm trying to keep it cool in the Megablast. Bang. Whoa! Oh my goodness, that scared me. I thought there was an animal up here. It's just the Halloween witch. All right, 200 mile review in the Megablast. I'm just trying to keep it cool in the Megablast. I'm balling like I'm playing pool in the Megablast. Little corner pocket billiards bars right there. A lot of boys don't even know what billiards is. You know, sometimes in life, you go for that big shot, and then the 8-ball, bang, goes into the pocket. I feel like I sunk an 8-ball into the pocket recently, but that's life. Life is like a game of billiards, and running is also like a game of billiards. You know what's not like a game of billiards? Man, sometimes I just get going on these linguistic spaghetti expeditions, and I don't know how to get off. I don't know how to get off the trail. I lose my way in the forest, and I'm doing it again. I'm mixing metaphors. We're talking about spaghetti. We're talking about billiards. We're talking about hiking. The one thing that we're not talking about that we should be talking about is the Asics Megablast. Let me go get my ring light, though, because I told you yesterday, I'm really trying to improve my production quality here. Okay, all the cords are plugged in. That's step one. Make sure the cords are plugged in. Step two, do not scream into the microphone. I actually think the sound leveling was nice yesterday, so we're going to keep that going. All right, hold on. Ring light. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. I straight up. So this is the thing with the ring light. Just to get a little behind the scenes here, and you can't see the ring light because I don't have the ring light to point at the ring light, so it's really low. But with this is the classic conundrum with technology these days. Look, USB, this is the OG USB. Gen Z doesn't even know what this is anymore. This is the cassette tape player of USB. This is the home phone of USB, and I know Gen Z doesn't even know what a home phone is. I still remember my home phone number, 978-453-4342. A lot of people don't know what a home phone is. That's what this cord is. So you got to get the adapter and then plug the adapter into the MacBook because we got mixed cord situations. All right, let me just I'm trying to improve. I told you the graphics and the transition, so I'm going to do a snap, and then we're going to have perfect light on the Megablast. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bang! Perfect lighting on the Megablast on iMovie. Trying to edit fast. Yeah, let's go. We got the Megablast 200 in these things. I actually do have 200 right now. I got 200 on my shakeout run in Lowell when we were prancing along the Riverwalk there and through the downtown Mill City. So today is just a victory lap. We already ran all the mileage. We banked all those 200 in the Megablast. So if you've been watching this channel, you know, greatest running shoe ever created. I absolutely love this thing. This is my fastest to 200 miles, maybe of any shoe ever, which is just wild because I typically test a lot of shoes, but I actually didn't test too many shoes since this came out because, man, there was this rapid period, this rapid pace of releases during the summer, June and July, when it felt like every day a shoe was releasing. Every day I had a new shoe review. And then September, it really slowed down. And of course, there were things that came out that I didn't test, but not too many, right? The Structure came out, the Vomero Premium just came out, but there weren't a ton of shoes releasing. I don't think New Balance released any shoes in that period. I don't know if Asics released any shoes in September and in October. Maybe I'm missing something. Did the Ray come out in September? No, that came out in August, right? So quieter period, which allowed me to stack a lot of miles on this thing. And it was just the shoe I was going for, and it was encouraging me to run in it. Just a very easy to run in shoe for me. And the biggest thing I've noticed from mile 100 to 200 is the softness of the foam. That was the main question with this shoe in the beginning, right? Because some people felt it was too stiff, it was too firm, this very bouncy, fun ride experience, but do you have to run fast to get the most out of it? From mile 100 to 200, that experience shifted. This became more of a daily trainer for me because out of the box, what we loved so much about the Megablast was the speed capability. It was the ability of a non-plated, decently lightweight daily trainer, 250 grams in this thing with a 45 millimeter stack height. It was the ability of a shoe like this to be so versatile, to be capable of doing everyday runs, to be capable of doing a 25-mile long run. That was my longest run of last block, which is
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, man. And it's funny because people used to get on me. I was talking to Charlie about this. People used to get on me for doing marathons all the time. I did this last year. I would just pop out of bed on a random Sunday and run a marathon around my neighborhood because that's fun to me. And I remember when I ran my first sub-3 marathon, I did it around here, and people were genuinely upset that I ran a sub-3 around my neighborhood because that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stress about it and do it in a race, and it's supposed to take you 3 or 4 tries. That's why I think some people are relieved to see I didn't get my sub 230 on the first try, because that's what's supposed to happen. You're not supposed to pop out of bed and just run sub 3. But I did all types of random marathons. They weren't sub 3s around my neighborhood. In the Adios, in the Nike Epic React, I was talking about this a few days ago. This block I only went 25, and I think people were surprised. What's his name? Tim Gross, when he did the training breakdown of my training, he said he only went 25 miles this block. And I was actually thinking about it. I did only go 25 miles this block, and I didn't run a marathon this entire year until base state. So we're going to change that, man. I'm back to that marathon grind. I forgot. I just love stacking mileage. I don't just love stacking mileage in training. I love stacking miles in marathons too. So I might be on that marathon a month diet now, just grinding it out. Letting these boys know, touchdown in your city, run a marathon in it. Getting so much hate, I feel like Farrakhan in it. Woo! Got me spitting bars in the Megablast. I'm about to go hard in the Megablast. I don't even need a car in the Megablast. Coming at your neck like a guitar in the Megablast. Yeah, 0 to 100. Not the Drake song, 0 to 100 real quick, but I did go 0 to 100 real quick in this thing. It took me 7 days to get 100 miles. That's also what helped the 200-mile review happen so quickly, because I banked the first 100 in 7 days. But from 0 to 100, it was so energetic, so bouncy. It very much needed me to put some mustard into it to get the most benefit out of it. Now, no shoe is going to make you run fast, and when I say that, there's shoes that can encourage you to pick up the pace, but no shoe is going to lock you in to only running marathon pace. That would be impossible, right? Your legs only have so much glycogen. Your brain only has so much willpower to keep it going. So it's not like you strap on the shoe and you immediately can only run 6-minute miles, but there is this quality to it where it wants you to get up on the forefoot. It is super energetic, and it goads you into picking up the pace. That's what flipped. From 100, 120, 130, I felt that it's a lot softer, it's a lot more comfort-oriented, and I can hang back more. Now, one of the downsides that I've experienced from that 100 to 200-mile mark, and one of the other things that's shifting, is I think it's losing a step. Just losing a step, losing maybe 1 to 2% when it comes to the speed capability. Now, I'm not saying it's a slower shoe, but you have to think about the trade-offs with this softening up, and you can even see it here. You can see it as I push in the foam. You can see the braking lines, and this is in really good shape for 200 miles. I didn't even wipe it down or anything. It just managed to stay in pretty good shape. But with it softening up, I felt that especially in the heel, I'm getting more sink down on those faster paces than maybe I would like. So I think that's where it turns over and flips. Once you get to that 200-mile mark, potentially going to be a better daily trainer or max cushion shoe. But the other thing is maybe I'm just too locked into it. So I don't know. It's one of these things where it's going to vary and really depend based on your paces, based on how many miles you typically put in shoes. But I have to say, at 200, it is still performing flawlessly. My last run in it was 4 miles shakeout up in Lowell. Today, we're going to stack some morning miles in it, and then I can give you my final thoughts. So why don't we lace this bad boy up? Megablast. I'm scared to touch the mic because every time I do this, every time I adjust the mic, the camera starts bowing down to the mileage. I think we're good today. I think we're good. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, we're okay. I gotta adjust the mic again. I haven't made it out to Best Buy yet, and I need to go to Best Buy to get the tripod, because last time when I got it on Amazon, I got the wrong one. And I don't even know what the right one is called. I just know that Best Buy has it. Anyway, lacing up the Megablast. Oh, I was thinking, if you have sock recommendations, I want to try some new brands, and I specifically want some crew length socks. I love the features no-shows, but I also like switching it up with the crew length socks, not the Gen Z socks. The Gen Z socks are the weird ones that go right here, not the Gen Z socks. The millennial crew length socks, if you played basketball, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or if you played lacrosse or hockey, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Nike swoosh calf socks, fire. What are the best running brand socks like that? My favorite so far is the Floberg socks. Floberg did this collab with Outway. I love those. And by the way, dude, Floberg is one of the people in this industry. He is just a genuinely good dude, man. Floberg, Matt Klein, Drew from Wear Testers. I met so many good people in the running industry. I know sometimes it's easy to focus on the negatives. I was just thinking, man, throughout this journey, I've met so many good people who've just been kind and lifted a hand and been supportive and uplifting and positive. So shout out to all those guys. All right. Megablast on foot. Fit and feel of this, if you are not familiar with it, it does have a weird upper. This is probably the weakest point of the shoe. The two main downsides to the shoe, or we could say three. One is the price, but the price is the price. You can't change that unless you sign up for the Supple app. You can get a really good deal on it. The second is just what I was talking about up there with the 0 to 100 requiring some break-in for it to be less bouncy, not less bouncy, but just less aggressive. Then the third is the upper. So up in the front here, it does have this tight feeling. Other people have experienced it throughout. Some people have gotten lace bite on the top of their foot. I haven't gotten that, but just all upper issues all around. Padded socks should be able to help with the top of the foot thing, but then one of the issues is that in the front, your foot bumps up against the toe box here. So that's just one of the trade-offs and the downsides. I have found that it's completely gone away up at 200 miles, which is great. So upper potentially needs some break-in as well as the midsole. All right, let us get this mileage in. $200 miles in the Megablast. You're a sad child, like the end of Task. You guys watch Task? It's a great show, man. Charles and I, we just finished it last night. Task on HBO. I would highly recommend it. I don't want to do any spoilers. What I liked about it was that every episode had a different vibe. There was some family drama to it. There was some action to it. Tight 7 episodes. And they wrapped it up nicely with a bow at the end. Probably best shoe or best movie. No, Task is not a shoe. It's also not a movie. It's a show. That's like the classic autocorrect. People always say, I love this show, but they mean shoe. Yeah, best show of 2025, Task. Best album. Man, that's tough. That's tough. I think it probably has to be Alfredo too. I hate that Gibbs was dissing Currency. That really ruins the album for me. But I think that's album of the year. Movie of the year. I actually haven't watched any movies this year. Let me know, what are your movie of the year recommendations? I bet Sinners is gonna be up there.
Man, it's just beautiful out here today. This is might be the best time of the year. Just every day, blue skies, perfect weather. The foliage, appreciating life in the Megablast. Mileage higher than a kite in the Megablast. 21 Savage is a knife in the Megablast. Man, shout out to my wife in the Megablast. So about the ride though, it still has that firmness to it. It does. It still has some of that what would you call it? Sorry, I really got sidetracked, man. I was talking and then I was thinking about people I need to email back. I apologize. We gotta make business moves, man. I think I put so many things off to say I'll do this after my marathon, I'll do that after my marathon. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be in the constant process of pushing on all areas and have marathons be more just part of that versus something I need to get over and get through. Anyway, it still has a firmness underfoot. I think part of what I was talking about on the stairs also relates to frequency of running. And when I was running in this every day, which I did last week leading up into the race, and I think even the week before, it was really getting soft and it felt a lot more like a daily trainer. Now, that snap and rigidity is back. It's regenerated. So that's an interesting dynamic too. And I was able to use this shoe like many people use their shoes, which is running it 3 to 5 times a week versus how I typically get shoes to 100 miles once or twice a week just because of my testing. So yeah, that's really interesting. Performs differently based on how often you run in it. And it's not totally unique. I felt that with other shoes as well. And I think that's one of the reasons the Evo is a mixed shoe. Because I think that thing gets softer based on how much you run in it. Yeah, I'm getting out of breath in the Megablast. I'm balling like Steph in the Megablast. I told you I just turned 30 in the Megablast. About to do these boys dirty in the Megablast. Man, on their way to scam some people with those pine needles. Mile 1, 7:55. Got my swag back in the Megablast. Popping like a bad back in the Megablast. They say black don't crack. That's like the Megablast. Please don't smoke crack. Try the Megablast. All this mileage getting smacked in the Megablast. Probably made a couple racks from the Megablast. It's a true story. I showed Charlie the Q3 check. She said, it's the Megablast. Got the revenue jumping in the Megablast. Out here looking like a pumpkin in the Megablast. I can never be slumping in the Megablast. I think I heard a hater say something in the Megablast. All right, we gotta switch up the flow. Feeling like LeBron in the Megablast. Might go to South Beach. That boy was really hating on the Megablast. That's a clout reach. I was feeling weak on Sunday, not in the Megablast. I let the doubt speak. Now I'm writing hits in the Megablast. It's out of reach. Mile 2, 7:11 pace in the Megablast. Mike Tyson blow to the face in the Megablast. Mile 3, 7:15. Man, I added some miles to my loop last training block. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm back to the OG loop now. It's much better. I missed barreling down this road right here. Yeah, this is one of the best roads to run in the neighborhood. And my other loop, the 242 loop, I guess we'll call it, cut this off. So I'm back to the swagger loop. At 2 Brute. He just put the dagger through. It's like magic with the Megablast. Abracadabra, poof. You know my flow is real gross, like cabbage soup. Had to pop back out like the hat in the rabbit move. I was running kind of tight, so I had to let the baggage loose. Can't stop me, bro. You can't stop me. We back. We back. One of the other things I learned from this last race that I didn't share on the video, I actually wrote it in my notes on the plane, and then I forgot to talk about it, but the idea that there are no enemies in the marathon. Man, there are no competitors. It's not a race. It's not. Unless you are running at the elite of the elite level. Connor Mance, I'm talking about. Remember when he was pushing somebody at the end of the race? Unless you're running at that level, I can't remember if that was a half marathon or a marathon, but for the marathon in particular, it's you against the mileage. Even at the elite level, very rarely is there a photo finish at the marathon. And if you're racing at mile 25, that's a privilege. You won. If you got to mile 25 on track for your time goal, and now you're trying to beat other people, you won the race already as a hobby jogger. There are no enemies in the marathon, man. When you toe that start line, you're going to war with your brothers and sisters. Unless you're running sub 210. That's what I learned from that race, man, because there was times I was running in a pack. I pushed on. I caught the guys. They caught me. They went. They left me. And then by the end, man, I was trying to motivate some of these guys to get to the finish who were walking. And I had kind of given up on the race. Not kind of, man. I had mentally quit on the race at that point. But I just wanted to see everybody get to the end. And there were so many people passing me who were just happy to see me and just say hi. I could really care less about my finishing time. Sorry, not time, but position in a race. First, second, third, fourth, whatever. There are no enemies in the marathon. And if you really want to make an enemy at mile 25, go ahead, but that's a privilege right there. It's us against the mileage. This is the type of flow to make a short European mad. Beating boys down on the track, Norwegian dad. All right, question. What shoe would you most like to see me rip a hard 5K in? Not Alpha Fly, not Fast R3, and not Streak Fly. Also not, no, I guess that one's in contention. So yeah, hard 5K shoe, not Fast R3, not Streak Fly, not Alpha Fly. What would you want to see? Also, vibe check on the legs. Feeling pretty good, man. Honestly, I think that marathon was an aerobic boost. And my mileage was so low going in that I'm not trashed. Had a few down weeks, and now I'm coming out on the other side, ready to get after it again. Also, I think people forget the mileage that I'm capable of, man. I was looking back last year for all the overtraining people. After Chicago, I ran a 20-mile double day the Wednesday after with 800s at marathon pace. Yeah, I ran a 30-mile long run at 6:59 pace, and then ran a 4-hour, 20-minute 50K a few weeks after. So I feel like sometimes I need to bring these old things up again, because people don't know. One bad race and they want to cut you down, man. Keyboard elites are coming for me. So one of the things I'm implementing in my training now, because I was mentally weak during that last race, I didn't push hard enough. I'm trying to run all my daily runs as hard as possible every day. I'm kidding. Can you imagine what the keyboard elites would say on that one? My goodness. They'd be up in arms. You must run 67% of your weekly miles at zone 2, and for a 2:39 marathon PR, you're only allowed to run 74 miles per week. Mile 6, heading up the hill. Oh man, run some dang hills in the Megablast. Feeling like a dang shell in the Megablast. Mile 8, 7:13. Try and get some of that aerobic fitness back, baby. My sister told me it's like an offensive rebound. You get that brick off the boards and then you dunk it on them. Little missed shot is nothing. Fighting for the bounce back off the glass. And guess what? That's Jessica Wamala, Rhodes Scholar, right there, Rhodes Scholar. So when Jess Wamala says something like that, you better listen. Get that offensive board and dunk it on him. Rhodes Scholar, man, Rhodes. That's high IQ with the Megablast. Tell a boy what it do in the Megablast. Oh man, this wind is strong. It's supposed to knock me over. Mile 10, 6:44. Let's go. Let's go. Man, I know I was out here all, what's the expression? Chim and chipper. I was out here all chipper yesterday, and I'm rapping today, just dropping bars. I'm definitely still processing the fact that I mentally gave up on that marathon, and it just shows today the fact that I'm able to come out here and drop 640, 650, 7 flats just shows, man, my legs were not depleted, and it came through in the heart rate data and everything too. But it's a lesson I learned. I will never disrespect the game again. It really felt like sacrilege, or now looking back, it feels like sacrilege to not be legging it out, or at least mentally fighting for an entirety of a marathon. And it's something I won't do again. And we all need to learn our lessons the hard way. And it's a lesson that's been hard for me to learn throughout my entire life, man. I remember playing organized sports, team sports. I always had a temper, and I would get super frustrated if things didn't go our way. And I would quit on plays, man, jogging back, especially with basketball, man. And my high school was terrible at basketball, and it was frustrating to get beaten up and blown out every game. I'd be jogging back on defense and not fighting for rebounds, not being a good team player. But I was, 17, 18 years old back then. I'm 30 years old now. It took me 12 years to learn the lesson. But you see it, even in professional sports, man. You'll see cornerbacks doing shoulder tackles at the end zone. You'll see wide receivers not legging it out on routes at the end of the game. It's hard, man. It's hard to keep fighting when you're getting blown out, or when the goal isn't there, and when things aren't going your way. It's a lesson that I certainly needed to learn. But yeah, Megablast, 210 miles in this thing now. Felt awesome. Over the specs from the run, I think 7:17, 10 miles, 500ths, 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 13 seconds. And this is my cheat code. I haven't talked about this trick in a while. A relaxed 10 miler or a daily 10 miler for you will be within 1 or 2 minutes either way, a few minutes either way of your half marathon
target time. So look at that. Came out at 7:17, 1:13 half marathon, and I could probably run in my condition right now, probably around anywhere from a 1:11 to a 1:13 with some training. So a little cheat code for you. But yeah, Megablast, still a banger. 210 miles, Supwell certified, A++. What else can I say? It's the 200-mile review, so no shower today. Gotta give you the grimy breakdown. Blood, sweat, and mileage on the breakdown. Bang. How many videos have I made with the Megablast in the thumbnail? Also, I was thinking purple, color of the year. So, album of the year, Alfredo 2. Shoe of the year, Megablast. Color of the year, purple. Show of the year, Task. Artist of the year. It's a toss-up for me between Boldy James and Currency. Nobody took this year by storm. I guess Clips was another. They came up, not came up. I mean, Pusha T has been established. Clips are around forever. Pharrell's been around forever. But they came back on the scene this year, dominated. Music video of the year, so be it. Music videos have really lost their way. That's one of the things that's the beauty and the downside of social media and how easy it is to clip off things. You get music videos that artists make in a day, and it's just them with money flashing their aggressive tools and cars and stuff, and that's the hustle, that's the work ethic. Even Currency, he's not flashing aggressive tools of violence, but he's driving his cars. More lower production videos that you can produce in a higher frequency, like what I do here. But with that, and with the shift away from the mainstream large funded musical operation where you have the Drakes of the world who are doing these huge rollouts with large budgets, it's shifted now to Larry June, Alchemist, Currency, Freddie Gibbs, and the Pusha T Clips album, Pusha T, Malice, Pharrell. It felt big again. That So Be It video, it felt big. It was polished. The black and white treatment, it felt like a theatrical release, which was really cool to see because a lot of the new stuff just feels slapped together, which is good and it's bad, right? You have more rawer, unpolished, less refined soundscapes, which could be a good thing, but it doesn't feel as cinematic and as large anymore as it did. That's something that got lost in the shift in the last 5 years, 7 years, with artists being able to distribute their stuff themselves. So, music video of the year, So Be It. Who else? What else? I'll do some more of this stuff. It's October. It's been kind of a musical drought the last month or so. Nothing huge has released. And that's what I was feeling going into my marathon, actually. I was searching for a vibe. There's no vibe. There's nothing that came out that I'm listening to. I feel like I'm just in a transition period. But we got the vibe back in the Megablast. I need a high stack in the Megablast. Yeah, let's throw up the run today. So we got 210 miles on this thing. Nice 10-mile aerobic development run. 7:17 pace. This thing is beautiful for that. It feels bouncy still. It feels just as good as it did out of the box. And I was wrong out on the steps. I said before I ran in it, it's softened up. It's lost some of that bark and that bite. That's not true. It still has it. But what I did discover out here is it's a shoe that really will change and adapt based on the frequency of usage. This isn't something that we talk about a whole lot because my frequency typically with these shoes is not high. I don't typically run in a shoe every day. I used to do this with the 100-mile week reviews. Now I'm gonna start waiting for the wind to pass like cars because I've learned my lesson. The wind is very loud. Even with our mic cap here, it's very loud. Are all the cords plugged in? Are all the cords plugged in? Yes. This is the thing. You think in life, you take these L's and you don't have to take them again. It's not true. How many times have I had a cord unplugged issue this year? 6 or 7. But this is the lesson that I've learned about business, that
for some reason, it just didn't come through in my running until right now. This is a pivotal, it's a turning point. Man, I learned when I started Supwell 2022, I learned there's no such thing as perfect. There's no perfect article, there's no perfect business plan, there's no perfect marketing strategy, there's no perfect video, so just put out the imperfect stuff. Chicago last year, I ran a perfect race, and I can be a perfectionist. I have perfectionist tendencies, and people out there might laugh and say, perfectionist tendencies, your videos have a lot of errors. They do, because I've forced myself to let that go. And this is something I want to do in my running now. Force myself to let the desire for a perfect race go. Chicago is just about as perfect you can get. I'm never going to have a perfect race again like that. You know how perfect that race was? I came across the finish line in 2 hours, 39 minutes, and 0 seconds. That's never going to happen again, even if I try, right? So let go of the desire for perfection. Let the mistakes happen. Let the failures happen. But you know what is perfect? The Asics Megablast. Frequency. The more often you run in this, specifically back-to-back days, double days, running higher volume in this 4 or 5 times a week, the softer it will feel and the more like a daily trainer it will feel, which lends itself to this chameleon type of shoe aspect, right? If you want it to be a daily trainer, it will behave as a daily trainer. It will soften up. If you want it to be a speed shoe and reserve it for your speed workouts, it will be stiffer. And it sounds like I'm saying it's magic. It's not. It's really common sense if you think about it. The more you run in a shoe, the softer it will get. You're just breaking up the bubbles in here, the less resilient it will be. Well, the resilience just depends on the foam compound. This is an aliphatic TPU, but the less tense it will be if you're frequently using it. That's what break-in is. The less frequently you're using it, the more snap it will have, the stiffer it will be, and that really comes through with this thing. So that's super cool, right? If you want it to be a speed shoe, it can. If you want it to be a daily trainer, it can. So that is the one question mark I have with though. If you want to use this every day and then also use it as a workout shoe, maybe for some people it'll be too soft. But I think if you're at the point of this being too soft to be a workout shoe for you, which I have never even found that to be, you likely have other options, right? If you're running 440 pace and 5 flat pace and 530 pace for your workouts and you think this might be potentially too soft, I'm gonna guess you have a shoe rotation. And if you're buying this shoe in general, you should have a shoe rotation. This is likely not anybody's first running shoe, and no matter what your budget is, no matter how many shoes you have, or no matter what shoes you do and don't like, you should have a rotation. You should have 2 or 3 shoes at least if you are running a few times per week. If you're running once or twice per week, you're just going to the gym and it's part of your health and fitness regimen, doesn't matter, just have 1 shoe. But for most people, mixing this with something slightly different would be good. So this is an 8mm drop shoe. It's a taller stack shoe. I would go, I'm trying to think of what would be good to rotate with this. I don't even think it's so much about the drop or the stack, but more so the feel. I think just a more traditional shoe like what we had yesterday, the structure would be nice to rotate with this. Or what was I thinking? Oh, the Ghost Max. Right? Just something very simple, no frills, not necessarily super low. You don't need to have something super low. I mean, you could rotate this with the Rebel as well, but I would just say something simple, supportive, that doesn't force you to run fast. That would be what's best to rotate with this. So I was gonna say let us close it out with the 3 questions, but I think I've answered the 3 questions already with this. So how should we close it out? 200-mile review in the Megablast. What kind of questions should I answer? Because I've answered how it stacks up to its intended purpose, which is to be a do-it-all daily trainer and speed trainer. It's great, A++. I've answered how does it compare to the category. It's the best, it's the greatest running shoe ever created. And I've answered how it compares to everything else on the market, much better. And now that we're at, or much better than everything else, not even close, now that we're at 200 miles, and I can tell you the durability is great. It doesn't feel like it's losing anything at 200 miles. And it's overall just a banger. I guess you'll probably want to see the real durability, right? 200 miles on this guy. Let's get a rubber check. Practically untouched, as they say in the industry. Look at that Asics grip. Man, tank-like. Tank-like. That's the term in the industry, tank-like. Let's look at the 4-foot rubber. Insane. That's insane. What can't this thing do? yeah, I don't know. Let me know what questions you have on the Megablast. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. It's a good shoe. You should buy it. You should use my Running Warehouse affiliate link too if you can. I appreciate everyone who did. Help put my kids through college. All right, that's all I have for you today. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Looking like a clown with the Megablast. Just went to my hometown with the Megablast. I can never frown in the Megablast. Thought I heard a sound in the Megablast. What's on my head? It's the Megablast. Dog, I gotta get bread in the Megablast. I might go to bed with the Megablast. I just want special ed with the Megablast. Mic drop. So one more thing. Let me show you what happens when you spend tens of thousands of dollars on running shoes. You force your wife to shop at the thrift store for children's clothing. No, but the thrift store is great. It's like the Supwell app. You can get a lot of... Every piece was $3? Yeah. It's a great way to... Crazy. And you said these are like $150 normally?
No, these would be probably, I guess between $50 and $100, like full price.
That's crazy. $70 pants for $3 in great shape, like the Supwell app.
Yeah, they're really solid and they're cute on the back and everything too.
Yeah, for Reevesy with the blue stars.
Sometimes it's hard to find boys stuff that's not really worn.
Yeah, because they beat the crap out of their clothes.
This is kind of weird, but it's a 100% wool sweater.
Hey, for
For
Reevesy?
I thought for the winter.
Wow, you really went with some nice gender neutral pieces for him.
That's a disguise if you can tell. Yeah. But
No, I do like that.
It's
For
really-
hiking, though, he's going to talk about get wrecked.
if we go to like on a winter hike.
Oh, with
so I
his
need
coat
something
over
really
it?
warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that would
Yeah, no, that's nice.
These are pajamas. And these are
For
more
Reevesy again?
like,
Yeah, those are
modern
huge.
ones. Yeah, they're big, but they're size 4.
Okay.
So it's funny because he's very much so in between sizes right now.
Yeah.
Like, look at, so these are, it's like the same length as the whole length of
PJs,
the,
which
and
are
these
size 3. Yeah.
So it's just a hard.
Those are super
spot.
cute. Oh, and they have socks. He's obsessed with the
Yeah.
socks.
So I saw these and I was like, they're going to
Yeah.
go in for like 2 minutes, but I might as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know he's going to love them. So we need to wash all these, obviously. But then for Roni, I couldn't help myself. This one was cheap.
Yeah, that's adorable.
And it was
Christmassy.
brand new. Yeah. And it
Yeah,
was brand
Fair
new.
Isle.
Yeah. So
I love Fair Isle.
same with the hot pink. Come on.
Yeah.
And then this is super cute too. The bottom is a little bit worn, but I thought I could clean it up a bit.
Yeah. Oh, that's not too bad. I mean, Roni's going to trash it in a day
Yeah.
anyway.
But I thought this would be such a cute like little holiday.
Yeah. And how much was this?
Everything was $279.
Everything was literally $279.
Yes.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, don't even wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and then this is for Joy too.
I love that.
This is the really nice brand from Dillard's, the Ed Chill collection.
Oh yeah, I got something from Reevesy.
And like
for
look at the
easy.
collar,
Yeah.
no stains or anything. Like it's all in really good
Yeah.
condition. So that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
And then for Mason, I got this.
Oh, fleece joggers.
They're really jammies.
Yeah. Yeah, she could wear them.
She could wear them.
Yeah.
Or just like in the car, like for a car ride or whatever.
Yeah.
She didn't really like those, and those were in pretty good condition too. There was actually a matching in a 14-16.
For Roni?
No, just like a 14-16 girls, like.
Oh, okay.
Like for a bigger kid.
Oh, okay.
So it was like sisters who.
Yeah.
Super cute. Okay, these are really cute. Oh, I think the shirt is in the car, but this is a matching. These are pajamas, and there's a matching top.
Turkey for Thanksgiving. It's a hand turkey though.
So
Yeah.
cute. I know, but it's
Yeah.
super cute.
No, it's not a hand turkey.
With the
it's-
pointillism.
Yeah.
And everything. I thought that was really cute.
Yeah, those are nice.
There's a matching shirt.
Where are the children's place?
These are Carter's.
Carter's.
I got this dress for her.
Oh, we have something very similar to that, right?
Really?
Roni has a shirt that's like that?
Oh yeah, but that won't fit her in the summer. But yeah, this is for summertime. Obviously.
For who?
Mason.
Oh, okay.
But it's, I mean,
It's kind of small for me.
it's a size 8,
Okay.
so I don't think so. But I know the hemlines are getting shorter as they get older. I think that's the issue. Okay, but this hemline is not a shirt, and this is probably the best thing.
Oh, that's good. I like that Amish swag for Mace.
For your girls.
Yeah.
This is so pretty. So this is bigger. This is a size 8-9.
Fire.
It's out of many kids, and like there's no.
Yeah, that's super
it's
nice.
pretty.
I really like this too.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And
It looks like Free People.
it's really. It's
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's really pretty and really nice material and like in perfect
Yeah.
condition. So
It's preppier, but also just more flexible than Free People. It's not as bohemian, but it still has some of the ruffles. Yeah, she's gonna love that.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
won't be able to wear this for probably.
If we go to the Cape
But yeah, exactly.
this summer. Fire. Well,
Pretty good. And then I got the lacrosse stick and a book.
the lock stick for Roni.
Yeah, and that was all
Yeah.
$48.
What'd you get for me?
Nothing, and then I got nothing for myself.
You saved money. You saved our money. That's the present. Look, this is the lacrosse stick picture with Roni.
Just checking on you. What shenanigans you're getting up to? You wanna have that one? Roni and I had fun.
I'm glad.
Went to the park. After. Yeah, we gotta change your bottom though.
Hey, my lax star. Let's go. Ah, that's not how you do it. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. When I used to quit on the play and get frustrated, I just throw my stick.
When we were at the place.
She was practicing cradling? Yeah.
Ira, why are you inside? Turkey shirt. I
Two
got
more things.
2 more shirts for Reese, but they're for when it's older.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's super nice. Wow, Zara.
Yeah. I was.
They must have moved from New York. Oh, it's heavyweight.
Yeah, it's in.
This is fire. This is like the Supple.
I know. I was
stuff.
like, I need to
This is super nice.
have this for him.
Yeah.
It won't fit him for quite some
Yeah, 8 to 9.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's super
I feel
nice.
like he's a bigger kid. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm probably like 26 or something.
Yeah. Oh, that's super nice too.
This is a crew cuts. That was also really solid.
Yeah, that's nice. J. Crew. Yeah. It's classic Reevesy.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know.
How-
I wish it fit now because this would be such a cute outfit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How much was all this total?
$48
$48. Wow. With the lacrosse stick too?
with the lacrosse
Yeah.
stick and the book.
Man. That was the book? Book, lacrosse stick, haul, under $50. Supwell app. She said it has nothing to do with the Supwell app because it's Goodwill, but it does. Buy, sell, and trade. Secondhand. Good vibes, saving money.
Yeah, I guess.
No. Mom haul is fire.
Yeah, I mean it's just cool to see because like those pair of pants would have covered everything.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and, this is probably $400 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.